God is a holy God. His eyes cannot behold iniquity. God cannot trust a Christian that cannot live a pure life. It is and this boy I a friend of swine and as a pig preko. A Christopher we live in a generation where Christians profess to be children of God, but they are not living according as they ought to live. So we have what we call justification and we have what we call consecration. Justification is when Jesus sets you apart from sin. Justification is when Jesus takes you away from sin and brings you into his kingdom. Justification is when God washes you by the blood of Jesus. Consecration is when you start living according to the ways of the Lord and the steps of Christ, and you find a consecration. Okay, John chapter 8 verse 7 to 11. Ekasafa obedwamanphobia ya chenu ni ekusi na boko no. Bible so omo de ni kokro na ja omo kosi na bo. Ho na Yesu ba no se ne wanya ebone da oni kan to bo mo no. Bible say afei nipa kwani nyina dwane. Ho na Yesu peja ni tino se maame omo be so omo ku no omo we no so owura omo nyina dwane. No se ko wan koye bone biom ye de bone ayeden ato it justification say erade atwitwa ajew afiri oseyem erade atwitwa ajew afiri bone mu erade atwitwa ajew afiri wiase friend justification and your friend born again. But after the justification, God expects you to grow. Should be encouraged say it's time to grow. 2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I'll receive you. Listen, over Christo movie, you are a righteous man, but it is your assignment and your duty to walk in righteousness. It will work by your opportunity. God expects you not to go back into the world. The Bible says, so obi ba Christo man now abeye abode for can your money in nature. So you cannot call yourself a Christian and still do the things you used to do. Wherefore come out from among them and be separate. Let us say separate yourself. So consecration means separating yourself. And what's that what they want? You have to be separated, you have to be segregated. At the time I now worry as near one you be one would so obey a Christian, what do you mean? But we have a lot of people that call themselves Christians, they still listen to those songs. Let me teach you, Christians, when I'm back on to me serious, back also to me senior memo, God can never bless you. That is why most of you have prayed, and yet you are not seeing the power of God. Man can't look at empire wagon the whole week and you waste. We are Christian, so what I saw here, my young, so we are Yameba, my young, and Joshua. Was it to see this day the God you will serve? Is it the God of the other nations? Is it the God of the Gentiles? He said, for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Was it many fear there? They decided to take a stand for God. But Mumpe Adia and Radempe. Radisi omonye ana omobeye sa Christopher ni bi ene radi pese wo rezi wo dem ha ya ba Christopher bia omosi omotiri mo pose nyame akwan na omode be nante ombe twa mo afiri biase. Bible say den na ehan enisu esum ewoye. What does light has to do with darkness? We say esum eni han eni taka. There is a clear line of demarcation between light and darkness, and so when Christo ni ba, there is no difference between the Christian and the world. We are mingling with the world, and there is a unity between light and darkness, and it is never possible. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill shall not be hidden. Only we are saying honey. But what the you so we are say for no life a pet and so a Christian who position what church, but we are say for God can never bless you. It's in your time my brother that's so 10 years why you fasting, what vampire, what sorry and smooth where are dealing with them because when you watch when you're at the Benanti, Mumbuanuma, you come with Christo, someone some when you watch you have, in fact, you have not even made up your mind that you listen to what we are saying. By the Abekos Waka, Bible saying your was so in 10 year home, no, catch us. So God is calling for people that can separate themselves and go from that to it's like a jingle fashion phone so I'm going for pornography a go phone so yeah maybe I show for almost what to tell when they get pictures almost sending my mema a man why I'm a fair man social media WhatsApp status what you what's a title and what you what I will say now they are better shame on to you are not a Christian. Yeah, Christopher won't tie a home. I thought I know baby Mohaya Mobo before I saw the wine number maybe I shower home. It's a day hour, the morning when you're riding to me, Maubi. One more now a 16, 17 year breaking virginity. Mumbo has a Maya abortions 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. What that's your man, Massam. Then the bien where Radian Casatino. Then bien honoma a radian casarresina a rated this man bema was our barita because a baby would be cat. Etimami, ya catch us a time and Masamia, ya free or safe one is we are bringing you into light. You be saying Yamian and in Yami homo going be a casama. It's a lifestyle. I did just how you Christian and yes, how bad. Sorry, I did just how you Christian Abrabona Wobono. Even in your secret, your man or more masturbation. Your man or more masturbation. Our Hasi is that come out from among them. A rather better you're different. A rather better and now phobia no more members and now phobia no more members. God wants you to disconnect from it. A rather better two office anchor for no. Colossians chapter 3 verse 5. Is that mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. Number 1, fornication. Fornication has become a sickness in the church. Fornication has become the character, the habit of many Christians. Today you hardly see virgins in the church. 16 years, 17 years now, oh boy. 20 years now, the member there 3, 4, 5 other. Whatever the bomb fire be, I could done them 9 on my miss one school, whatever boy was school on a boy and then that fornication. Now a Jamaya to be a defeat now, a Jamaya Bible say a man without self-control is like a city without walls. So say only I want to me son who what is sakura any Bible. That is any pan a crime be braided down a home. So, boy, the amount my dear, it be quite to a brabum. There was some person you be our power brabum bear. So, when you give yourself to a man who has not married you, what you are doing is that you have opened up a door for the devil to come into your life to destroy your life. I just went to bed with 30s, 40s. Any time I was serious for marriage, once I will keep yourself clean, keep yourself holy. Oh, I say, oh, relationship be more. Bema and the word, oh, your Bema, oh, relationship be more. Anytime I bet your Banibia, I was so on the net, I was so big gap at home. What's the matter? Then, in fact, what's our relationship? No. Bema on faka one share one sa. You have no right to sleep with that man. A woman you have not married, you have no right to sleep with that woman. Young girl, 18. Pills are one number good pills. 18 and when you fibroid, you know. nti bɛma no bɛda no ɔmfa duro no ba wo bɛnom aduro wagyimi nti de bia wobɛnom na ɔne wata na wonnom na ɔne owia no asan breki wo heart sɛ nyinsɛn kɔba a ɔbɛka animguaseɛ ne ba yɛ nka no wo na ɛbɔ wɔ anim sɛ yi wonyam obi abɛhyɛ wo nsa woware animguaseɛ kɛseɛ ɛsɛ abɛyɛ ma ɔma na sɛ mompɛ sɛ saa animguaseɛ no bɛwɔ sɛ moyɛ abortion wogyina wuo ne nkwanta asɛm a meke moyɛ experts, you know it ɛnyɛ wɔ anim style bi, you know it enti nipa na ɔma wɔdoro bɛka kyerɛ sɛ no mogyaduro more because wobɛ shorting of blood wotumi twahye mu na sɛ woanwo mpo a woaka mogya gu saa brabɔ no wansakyerɛ fi wobɛyɛ mmɔbɔ ta ɛma bro mɛma so bɛyɛ times 7 ɛsi a enti awareɛ ho ayɛ den boy deɛ wobɛnya bi sɛsi a but meka awareɛ ɛnyɛ mpenatwɛn nti ɔbɛbi awɔ bɛyɛ 60, 70, 80, 19 wosi so afiri sɛ ho afɛ wanya mpokua wanya 2 oranges ɛna wanya backless nti wogyina hwehwɛ mu a wofiri sɛ wo ho afɛ bɛrima bia ho a wɔkyɛkew ɛna mmarima no nso so deɛ ɔmo nso agye sɛ ɔmo ahu skirt kraman koraa ɛhyɛ ne skirt a wɔpɛ nti ɛdɛ wotwam a mmarima bɛyɛ 5, 6 tumi frɛ wo agye wo number na generation with the spirit of lust has taken over. The atmosphere is filled with lust. It's unintentional. So we are youth, all your band and you're very careful. And the guys also more fresh. Or brushing it through. What you chat to someone say fanboy in there, we share the biceps, we share 6 packs near the other. And so now she need the bottom, now I can't be any trim. And so now a fanboy. And he said, oh, proposite tells an out for lemano. Now we are relationship. Your mother is not aware, your father is not aware, your pastor is not aware. You keep it secret, then he starts sleeping with you. A baby will home because a man person. Obesiama, omo who affect him. A man, my was a secret. We say, Bema proposite man catchness on one condition. Yeah, not that. Or Pimsy a bewari. More than no one's a war ban or come could do more. Now we're falling more. I feel more bad by one. Bible says both shall come together as one. It's more bad by a back. You're worrying more physically, so who more worry? Because there have been a mixture of blood. I feel the ones we share about for. We share about for. Once I feel or shown them. Till maybe one day to member 5, 6, 7. Muguso counted. It will not be a 24, 25 months. I will now for far no school. It be a started worry. Once the ladies be a one unit time, will be a started worry. A big woman back home, you know, was a won't fear. After around 30s, was still Yame or Yame Bayer. After what I see about, so Robert Kenya meeting for them was that. With different bomb fire lay hands as someone comes to mom because when you're watching, say, oh, that's a surface. Abra Bono. Now, when somebody that walk up him, say, time baby too. I've a bedroom baby, won't feel the corner, mamma, if a baby, I'm person, be warrior. Say, we form now on the chiku. Your friend all for down. Bibi a shiku. A man and channel when you know what them. Bema bet men are 40, who now because we're better to something. Men have advantage when it comes to marriage, but women should be very careful. Show them, show we all baby and catch us a answer.